Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy spoke at the Ted Stevens International Airport today, discussing what recent funding under the Trump administration means for aviation safety in Alaska.
And political reporter Will Courtney was at that press conference, and he tells us why this new investment in Alaska aviation may save lives.
We are going to work with you to make sure you get the upgrades that are necessary to radically improve the safety in aviation in Alaska.
Visiting Alaska, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy and the state's congressional delegation touted new funding aimed for aviation in Alaska, largely from the Big Beautiful Bill. Duffy and FAA Administrator Brian Bedford said that the investment will be for new infrastructure.
We're deploying technologies like Starlink and looking at other satellite-based technologies to enhance the reliability of weather and weather cameras. So we are thinking about things differently up here than we might down in the lower 48, but these are solutions that work here.
But their meeting comes with the stark reality of the stakes, too.
With regard to the aviation crash rates in our state, we have the highest by far of any state in the country, 2.3 times higher crash rates in the lower 48 for Alaskan aviators.
The last time the delegation stood next to the secretary was after 10 people died when a plane crashed into the Bering Sea in February. In preliminary findings, the National Transportation Safety Board said that the plane was several hundred pounds overweight. So far, 50 plane accidents have happened in the state this year, according to the NTSB.
We need better technology. We need some investments in a state where 82% of our communities can't be reached by road.
I asked Secretary Duffy about that February crash, and he says he's still waiting for the NTSB to finish their investigation. Will Courtney, Alaska's news source.
And new tonight, following that press conference today, the Secretary of Transportation was given a tour of the Don Young Port of Alaska. He was joined by Senator Sullivan, also Lisa Murkowski, Congressman Nick Begich, and Anchorage Mayor Suzanne LaFrance. LaFrance says the tour was meant to give Secretary Duffy the opportunity to see firsthand how the port supports the state by handling roughly 50% of all freight entering Alaska. She also spoke on the need for federal funding to modernize the cargo hub.
The municipality has a role. The state also has funded a portion of the port projects of the PAMP, and having those three entities supporting the modernization of the port is absolutely critical.
Well, the modernization project is a massive effort aimed at replacing aging infrastructure. It's estimated to cost at least $2 billion and take another decade to complete.